I'm often asked where this love of space came from, and I say it was inherent. I think my love for going for things that I don't know or things that are challenging um, came from a very young age. I was always very, very interested in the skies and how everything out there we have no idea. I think that's what drew me to it. So my passion for space and to have a career in aerospace started from a young age. It wasn't necessarily a moment or a person that made it happen. I think it was a love for space. When I told my mom that I'd be speaking to you guys, she asked me which I identify with first, or it's with the province or with the country. And without hesitation, I didn't necessarily have a reasoning for it. I said the province first. I feel deeply connected to the people here, to the landscape here, to the culture here. And I think that's what I'm most connected with. But that also doesn't mean I feel a very strong bond and pride for the country that I'm part of as well. But I love that you're collecting all different voices and experiences in this. But mine, I don't know anything different other than being a Canadian from birth. So I think it's special that those of us that are from here, even though we can't necessarily recognize a time when Newfoundland and Labrador did stand on its own, we still feel very deeply connected to it in a way that's separate in a way that we connect with the country as a whole. The second tattoo that I got was a red maple leaf, and it's funny how people point it out to me and I forget that I have it. But especially someone that has lived a lot away, they always say you're going to value and miss home the longer you spend away, and I was living away for almost 5 years after I finished school. And it's amazing how the more of the world that I traveled, the more that I valued where I came from. It's a cliche story that people say. They'll see people wearing Canadian flags on their packs or their suitcases, even though they're not. But I came to recognize very quickly just how well Canada as a country is regarded internationally, how well its people are known, especially for their friendliness, being open, being welcome. But also on a personal level, I've developed a lot of pride in the past few years of being where I'm from, because for the most part, people are allowed to be who they want to be. They're not punished for who they are, where they came from, what they believe in, how they feel, and there's many places I've been to where that's not the case. So while I do feel there's still a lot of work to do in the country of getting things to where they need to be, there's a lot of things that we can be proud for. I actually visited Auschwitz just a couple weeks ago while I was in Poland for work, and something that struck me that I took away, it was a very harrowing day, it took a lot of emotions to go through and tour the site. Amongst the prisoners there, they recognized, or the term that they used amongst each other for where all their belongings, personal belongings and suitcases was kept, they called it amongst each other, they called it Canada. A place with everything. And so even back then, when they were living something that we could never fathom, to them the most incredible thought or image in their head is where all of their things were, a land with everything, to them was Canada. So they still call those buildings Canada today. To know that I live every day and sometimes take for granted an idea or a place to them that has everything. When they were losing everything and they were all about to lose their lives, they could imagine a place where everything was kept. And to them, that was called the name of our country. So I think it's something I wish more people knew about. When I didn't know that when I learned it in school, but it was, I didn't expect to get emotional either, but yeah, it took a lot from that to learn that that's something that they coined and termed is where Canada's the land of plenty. My job would not be possible in the way it is for me now if we had not joined Canada. A lot of the efforts that we undertake in aerospace require cooperation on an international scale. And Canada is right in the mix when it comes to advancements in aerospace. We're top in the world for robotics and medicine when it comes to aerospace development. Not to mention space science research, collaborations with other countries. We're up there, we're always in the conversation. And in order to be part of these really big international projects, I think being part of the country as a whole has allowed us to do that. And I know lots of Newfoundlanders and Labradorians that are working in aerospace now. And while we're very grateful that being part of Canada and connection to the Canadian Space Agency allows us to do that, we still hold true to the fact that there's connections here locally that we can do, but I'm not sure it would have been possible without it.